eyes in the dark. The first time it happened, I was 14. My parents had rented a cottage deep in the woods, right on the edge of a quiet lake. The place was so old you could feel it in the walls, in the way the wooden floors groaned under every step, like the house itself was exhaling. The air inside was stale, thick with dust and time, like no one had lived there in years. And then there was the window, a massive, floor-to-ceiling panel of glass stretched across the living room, facing the lake. During the day, the water shimmered under the sunlight, but at night, it was just black, a hollow, empty kind of black, like the world ended at the shore, and beyond it was nothing, just a void. That night, I was lying on the couch, staring at that window. I don't know how long I was awake, but I remember the way the darkness outside felt like it was pressing against the glass, seeping into the room. There were no street lights, no distant glow from a nearby town, just pitch black emptiness. The only sound was the occasional groan of the old house settling. I was alone downstairs. My parents were asleep in the bedroom upstairs, and then it happened. A crushing weight pressed down on my chest. I couldn't move. I tried to lift my arms, to turn my head, to shift even an inch, but my body refused to listen. I was completely, utterly frozen. My breath turned shallow, sharp, like I was suffocating under something I couldn't see. My heartbeat pounded in my ears, too loud, too slow. The air in the room was wrong thick, electric, like static crawling under my skin. And then I saw them, two eyes. They hovered in the darkness outside, right in the corner of the window. At first, I thought I was imagining them. Maybe a trick of my tired mind. Maybe a reflection, except there was no light in the room. No lamp. No glow from a phone screen. Nothing. Just pure blackness except for those eyes. They were watching me. I couldn't see a face. Couldn't make out a body. Just those two burning white orbs, floating in the void. Too bright. To focus. They weren't human. They weren't animal. They were something else. And they weren't just looking at me. They were looking into me. The longer I stared, the deeper they dug. I could feel them, crawling through my mind, prying me open, picking apart every dark thought, every fear, every hidden piece of myself I didn't want seen. My chest tightened, my skin burned. I tried to scream, to move, to do anything, but I was trapped. And then, against every instinct, I shut my eyes. For a moment, the world was silent, empty. I begged myself not to look, not to check if it was still there. But then the stairs creaked. Something was inside the house. My breath caught in my throat. I couldn't turn my head, couldn't